Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to the channel. Got Abe Tango, REVan Evan, and we are in the shop. We've got our 90LX up in the air. We're getting ready to do a little bit of work on this thing. Before we really get cracking, I want to thank everybody. Hope everybody's safe out there. And please, if you got a minute, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. And be sure to drop a comment if you like what you see. Abe, what are we doing?
We're going to do a throwout bearing today. I don't know what else is wrong with it, but we're going to pull the transmission out and see what's going on under there.
Yep, the thing was making a bunch of noise when you step on the clutch pedal. It's rattling like crazy under there. We showed you that in the video where we purchased the car. So what do you say we dive in and get started?
Let's get to work.
All right, so we'll get started ripping the trans out, but first the shifter handle has to come off so the trans can drop down from under the car. So this was already kind of loose. These are some of the little things we'll fix along the way. Looks like the clips are in decent shape. Clip missing here. Shifter's got to come off, so we'll pull the boot out of the way. And let's take a look. Oh my God, these bolts are already loose, like they were just sitting here. And we haven't touched any of this yet, so kind of glad we found that now. All right, there you go. And obviously you want to make sure you're in neutral, because when we do the drive shaft, we're going to have to turn the transmission. If you leave it in gear and you have a lift and the car's up in the air, you're going to have to climb back up here and pop that into neutral. Again, no big deal. Now we're ready to go under the car.
Gonna unplug the O2 sensors. Just push in the little tab and pull them. They'll come right off. Now we're taking off these bolts here for the header.
Jammed up on something. With that out of the way, you can get a look at that T5 transmission.
You could see on this side.
Here, let me bring the camera over to you, buddy.
You can see on this side there's some rigging up over here with some zip tie and whatever this is all about. But yeah, this is not good. And that clip is missing over here. So it'll be a clip that goes right there. So we'll take care of all of that.
All right, so we got all the bolts removed from the back of the drive shaft.
So now it's just, there we go. All right, so we're gonna need another seal in the back because that's ripped.
Yeah, and I don't have a yoke, Abe, but you got a little trick so that the trans doesn't leak all over the place, right?
Yeah, it's called a glove.
There you go.
There we go. All right, we got the speedo cable that has to come out, cross member, and got the bolts that go to the bell housing, and shifter cable, and that's about it. Like to put the bolt back in, so if it's missing, it's here we go. Wow, the speedo wasn't working, was it? You see it's all chewed up, all these gears.
Yeah, look at that. This is another thing. We're gonna need a speedo gear, it looks like.
So that was bad. Let's see. I'm gonna get the jack, support this right here, so we could pull the cross member out.
They had a ton of washers on it. The mount looks like it's in good shape. Looks like it's a urethane
Yep.
aftermarket mount. So All right, so our glove trick only lasted so long. It was filling up with fluid, so we went and got a pan, and we'll just let the trans drain down a little bit.
We got all 4 bolts out, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything's off. It's coming out. What was the old school shifter, Pro 50?
Oh, yeah.
They still make that?
I think so.
And this is a energy suspension.
Well, there you go. That's why it's in good shape. They make great stuff. All right. Only the best for our Mustang.
They didn't make this.
No. What's this thing supposed to have? 373s in it?
That's what we were told.
Yeah, we'll leave that rear alone for now. It works.
Yeah, one thing at a time. It's not even moving. It's crazy. Never had that happen before. What the hell's going on?
Maybe we just popped the whole bell housing off.
I think we're going to have the same problem. Because the only thing that's holding this right now is the shaft through the clutch into the pilot bearing.
The training won't come off the bell housing?
No. Everything is off. It won't. There we go.
There we go. I just saw it move. Nice.
You ever have this problem with your G-force?
What's that?
You ever have this problem with your G-force?
No. Hey, give me that other pry bar so when you get it.
There we go. I think it was stuck in the
pilot pushing. You're right.
So.
All right.
We'll leave that there. Let's see if this is actually loose.
It's gonna
okay,
come.
it is. Ready for your workout? One, two, three.
I'm only on the back of it. The back of it. Hey, give me the pry bar again. You got it?
Yep.
Oh. Didn't expect that. It broke the...
I know why the transmission wasn't working right.
Yeah. Leakage over here too. Let me flip the trans up.
It's broken. That's not supposed to be 2
No.
pieces. Look at that. What the hell's
Let me
going
show
on?
you guys what we're looking at here. So the whole... Here's the front of the transmission. Here's the front of the transmission, and the whole collar is broken into 2 pieces. Hold that up. There you go.
All right, let's put this on the bench and
Yeah, we'll explain what's going on there. Wow. Well, at least something came off nice.
All right, so the bearing is actually okay.
All right, so a slightly disappointing end to our day here, but everything's going to work out. We were hoping to pop the trans out of the car and install our new throwout bearing that we got and be on our merry way. The clutch was making a squeaking noise, which is usually indicative of a bad throwout bearing. But when we took the transmission out, what we found was that the front bearing retainer had actually separated. These parts are in 2 pieces. They're supposed to be 1. The throwout bearing is supposed to ride smoothly on here. It's nice and scored. So this thing is basically junk. Thankfully, we called our buddies up at G-Force Racing Transmissions, and they've got parts in stock. They're going to send us a new one of these, and actually a steel one that's even better. Abe, what else did we find?
The clutch fork is bad. This piece is broken where the ball goes. So this thing was just riding. It's probably all different directions, which is why the bearing retainer is bad.
Look at that. I mean, somebody obviously
Yeah,
rigged
they
this
rigged
up.
this up because it was probably moving and it was making noises, just hitting the bell housing. So, yeah. So that'll be fixed. New fork, new throwout bearing, new bearing retainer, new seals, speedo gear. We should be good to go.
Yep, we'll throw the thing back together and we're going to rock some serious power shifts. We'll take this thing to the dyno, take it to the track. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment. Abe, what else do we got?
That's all we got. We got to take this out and break some stuff.
We're going to
That's what
break
we're
some
gonna do.
stuff. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Stay safe out there.